Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the weekly outlook for Gemini. And I hope you guys are doing all right out there, Gemini. Before we get into it, let me just remind everyone that this month on my channel I am giving away the Fairies Oracle deck. It's an Oracle deck and guidebook box set. The guidebook is gorgeous. It's a hardback guidebook actually. It's a really nice set. And all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment somewhere letting me know that you're interested. I will be using that deck in some of the readings later on in the month, so you can get a chance to look at it and see what the cards are like. It's really, it's not that unusual per se. It's made by, illustrated by Brian Froud. It's all about fairies, but it is out of the normal traditional sort of tarot oracle sort of genre, as it were. All right, guys. Gemini, it's all about you and your connection, right? So we're going to take a look. The Love Weeklies on my channel are all about you and a connection with someone else. So sometimes this could be someone in your past coming back in. This could be someone that you're currently in a relationship with now. It could be someone that you're having challenge with or someone that you're thriving with. Whatever the case is for this connection, we're going to take a look at it and see what it's all about. So first off, let me start off by pulling out your spirits of darkness and light. I'm going to pull out your passive spirits and your dominant spirits. All right, so spirit of the child, spirit of the rabbit. So spirit of the child is your passive energy this week. Spirit of the rabbit is the aggressive energy. It's the dominant energy. And spirit of the rabbit is all about, in this deck, is all about sex. Sex, fertility, springtime, getting it on. It's like jumping around in the grass, with your lover. Hello, Crystal Beauty, Scorpio in the house. Spirit of the rabbit, being on, like having a huge libido, wanting to just get into it. Spirit of the child, innocence, right? Adventure coming in, Gemini. So let's see. Let's see what your animal spirits have to say. See what kind of animal spirits you might be resonating with this week. Show me what's going on, Gemini and their person. Show me. All right. I'm going to fix my camera so it doesn't keep jumping like that. All right. Straight out, we have the owl. Oh, nice. Blessings are coming in. Oh, I love the owl. The owl is definitely nice energy. It's blessings energy. It's wisdom energy coming in also, right? Really, really nice, really, really good. A lot of times the owl brings with it understanding also, like just knowing what to do next, that wisdom of knowing what to do next. And then we have the mouse. So the mouse is earth energy. Of course, the owl is air energy, and the mouse is all about sort of getting caught up in sort of the little details, right? The mouse is always like chasing his tail, trying to catch up with itself, trying to catch up with everyone else, Hey, Triple Moon Goddess, how you doing? So before we go ahead and review those in depth, I'm going to go ahead and pull out your cards for the week. All right. See what kind of cards you and your person have for this coming week. Now remember, this is just a snapshot for one Gemini into one connection that you have out there. So it's just, a weekly snapshot. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's any kind of indication of what the relationship is like as a whole, but we'll see. I'm going to pull some clarifiers in a little while too, but first things first, let's get out your spread. Gemini and their person for this coming week. All right. All right, guys, your person is resonating with Six of Swords. And you are resonating with Four of Cups. They see you as a Queen of Swords, and you see them as a Nine of Wands. Their desire in the relationship is a Knight of Swords, and you desire Three of Swords. What needs to happen or the outcome is Ace of Wands for them, and for you it's a Six of Pentacles. So bottom of the deck we have the Tower. So there's a Tower moment here, right? There's a Tower moment happening here. Wow, interesting. Let's get into it. I feel like this energy of the mouse is definitely going to be coming through somewhere. All right, how do you guys resonate? How are you guys resonating coming into the week? Six of Swords, Four of Cups. Wow, well, your person wants to move away and leave. Your person is wanting to get some distance, some space, and really get to a place that is harmonious. I think they feel right now like too much is going on. Too much stress. They need a break. They certainly need, they're definitely desiring some tranquility, some peace. Four of Cups energy is how you're coming into the week, Gemini. So you're feeling a little bit like you're really not ready to accept somebody's cup of love for some reason. Something has happened and you're just like, look, I'm not there for it. Let's see, we'll get further. There's definitely some challenge happening here. You've definitely been upset by something, and I think this week you're not willing to sort of make that connection with this person, right? I'm not necessarily sure if this Four of Cups is your person just yet. We're gonna have to get clarifiers out in a little bit. But how do you guys see each other? So they're seeing you really, I want to say that they're seeing you really resonating up, really maturing, really like coming into your own. They are associating you with Queen of Swords. So you're definitely sort of expressing yourself. You're expressing your feelings. You're having no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like Queen of Swords is all about being very, very honest with who she is and her feelings and what she wants, right? Now, you're seeing them as a Nine of Wands, so they still have some work to do. I think you see that they're struggling. I think you see that they are really going through a period right now where they've been burdened with a lot. They've been carrying a lot. They've been struggling a lot. It's not surprising that they're resonating with that Six of Swords energy also coming into the week. They want some peace. They have really been bogged down and oppressed with a lot that they've had to carry. But just running away from it is not necessarily the thing. And I see that from your point of view, Gemini, you see that they have a lot of work to do still, Nine of Wands. They have a lot of work still to do on these issues that are sort of making them want to sort of run away. You might be dealing with somebody who runs and then comes back and runs and comes back. Somebody who sort of, doesn't stick around to fix the problem, sort of just runs away from the problem. And then when things subside, suddenly they show up again. But like I said, we're going to go deeper. Now, what do you guys desire? Well, your person is desiring, again, they really want to be, they want to cut the ties with things that have been holding them back. I feel like your person feels very persecuted. They feel really sort of like they've had to carry a lot. I think they're very fed up and they're ready to sort of cut ties with people, places, and things that have definitely been holding them back. Knight of Swords energy, right? Now let's get the clarifiers, because what do you desire? You have Three of Swords, and that's a betrayal. Now this is the second time today that card has come up in that position. It came up in that position for another reading earlier. And it's interesting that it would come up that you would desire that. It almost feels as though like this person may have hurt you in the past, or you may have gone through some kind of challenge with them before in the past. And you kind of want them to have a little bit of their own medicine back, right? It all depends on what these clarifiers say. Show me what's going on with this situation, Gemini, and your person this week. Show me. All right, guys. So let's see. We can get a little bit deeper, Gemini. We have Queen of Swords coming out again. All right. Could be that you've really made your feelings known about something, and they're having to deal with it. Queen of Cups, more Queen energy, water, and King of Cups, all core cards for them. They're really caught up with a lot of people. I want to say they have a lot of people in their lives. They're definitely caught up thinking about other people's points of view and attitudes and opinions, etc., etc. I mean, you have 3 core cards as clarifiers, and he or she already had 2 core cards. We have 5 core cards in a row here. So your person is really dealing with a lot of pressure, a lot of people, and again, resonating with the spirit of the mouse. It could be that one of the reasons why they're running away like this is they're just being asked to fulfill so many responsibilities by so many different people. You have Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Cups. So you have two aces. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Wands. So completedness is coming, right? The finish line is almost there, right? This is it. You know what? You know what's interesting? Earlier for the reading that I did, where the Three of Swords came out in that position, it was kind of like the same type of energy as well. Gemini, you have a new love coming into your life. All right, you have a new love coming into your life. Ace of Cups. You have abundance coming into your life. Four of Cups. I want to say, right? This person here, it feels to me strongly, I don't think that they are your new lover. I think that this is someone you have dealt with in the past, right? You had a strong tower moment with this individual. I think you let them know how you're feeling. You really let them know how you're feeling with that Queen of Swords. You really got a lot off your chest, right? And in the meantime, it almost feels as though you guys didn't quite break up per se, right? Like the connection is still there, right? The connection is still there. It wasn't like you totally broke up, but there was challenge here. There was definitely an issue here. And Gemini, you were really honest with them. Queen of Swords coming out twice. You're like, look, this is how I feel. This is what I need, so forth and so on. Your person may indeed have been trying to sort of address these needs, but they're struggling on their own, right? You see that. You see that they have like something, they're generally struggling with their own kind of life to a certain degree, their own kind of, I want to say, burdens that they've carried. In the meantime, though, Gemini, a new love has come into your life. And I think that also there's a certain level of betrayal here with your person. I don't feel like they've necessarily cheated on you per se, but there is a betrayal there. Queen of Cups, King of Cups coming in. So, I think that this individual is someone who probably is used to having a lot of attention, used to having a lot of sort of attracted attention, right? Definitely they are resonating with King of Cups energy. So they feel very much like the Mac, like the one who can just pick and choose who they want to be with. They're the ones who are kind of calling the shots. Anybody would want to, there is kind of this arrogant feel there. And I think somewhere along the line, this arrogance on their part is something that has really hurt you. This is the Three of Swords energy. And so you may have communicated that to them, right? And you may have had a big falling out with that tower. Here goes my throat. And like I say, it doesn't feel like you guys completely broke up, and it also doesn't feel like your person completely sort of addressed your issues. In the meantime, this new lover is coming in. Ace of Cups is coming in. And I think that this is why you have a Three of Swords also, because it's like, I think you feel like, quietly to yourself, like you don't necessarily want anybody to notice per se, but you kind of feel this new love is coming into your life. I think you feel a little bit satisfied, like, look, now you are going to know what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like there's a little satisfaction because you were hurt by this person. They betrayed you in some kind of way. And that betrayal made you feel like you were not the most important person in their lives. Three of Swords, a lot of times is associated with third-party energy, but it's really a betrayal. And that nature of that betrayal is so broad. There's so many different ways people can betray you. But this particular betrayal here feels to me, Gemini, like it was the kind of betrayal that made you feel as though you weren't valuable to them. Something else was more important to them, whether that was another person, another relationship, family, friends, whatever the case it is, the betrayal was along those lines. And now you have this new love coming in, Ace of Cups. You have this strong new love connection suddenly coming in for you. You have this money coming in for you too, which is another reason why you're coming into the week with Four of Cups. You're saying, no, I don't need your cup of love. I don't need your help at all. Because guess what? I got Ace of Pentacles. Like I have huge opportunities happening in my life right now. So I don't need your help. I don't really need anybody's help. And so not only are you resonating strong with with this high degree of independence and abundance coming in. You're looking back at this person, you see they still have all these burdens. They're still not out of the darkness or out of the forest really. And you're kind of looking towards this new future. You have this Ace of Cups coming in. You've been through it, Queen of Wands. I think you've been through a lot with this person. Spirit of the Rabbit is coming in because, of course, with Ace of Cups and a new love, I think you're randy as hell. I think this new love is really exciting and really physical. But this new person that's come into your life, they're not really factoring into this reading very strongly, because this reading is all about you kind of saying goodbye to this person here. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like you kind of, putting the line under this. It wasn't really there, but it's... And even still, it doesn't feel completely to me like this connection is going to be completely over. But certainly you're putting it into a place where it needs to be for right now so that you can move on. Part of that is you really feeling like, okay, I've been betrayed. Now you know what it feels like to see me in love with somebody else, or to see me put something or someone else above you. Now you're going to know what that betrayal kind of feels like. And I'm not saying that you're doing it on purpose at all. I think this Ace of Cups has come in really quite by happenstance. I think it was just like you've met a new love, right? But it's still having that effect, that kind of like, vindication. I want to say a little feeling of vindication coming in. What needs to happen here? Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles. What's going to be coming in is Ace of Wands. Your person really needs to wake up. They are coming into Ace of Wands in the sense of they need, a new passion, a new opportunity, a new awareness, a new awakening. An awakening needs to happen for them solo, sans you, without you, like on their own. Ace of Wands energy. This kind of awareness needs to come in about how they've really impacted this connection. You tried, Queen of Swords. You definitely tried by speaking with them. And they themselves, this person feels like they're just so caught up with their own thing. They're just so focused on their happiness. Now things are quite miserable for them. Six of Swords. So they're coming into this week with this feeling of wanting to get away. It may be that they may even contact you thinking that you don't have anything going on, right? They may be trying to sort of, and again, like I said, I don't feel like the contact is completely broken here, but at the same time, I don't feel like you guys are completely together. But it's like they may reach out to you because they're feeling like they really want to get away from all the stress and the pressure. They may be thinking that you ain't got nothing going on. You're just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. And the truth of the matter is that, no, in fact, you have a lot going on. And this is an awareness that really needs to come in for them. Nevertheless, whether it needs to or not, it will. I think they're going to definitely be waking up. They may indeed get very, very passionate about you now and have this like renewed sense of passion for you now that they see that you are moving on with another love. What needs to happen with you? Six of Pentacles. Well, Six of Pentacles is really, showing... It's nice energy. It feels like this giving and taking, but in a very healthy way. Right. It feels to me also like you may have had some financial issues here with this individual. Like they really weren't very giving. They really weren't very sort of like supportive either. And Six of Pentacles comes in because this is the position for what is coming down the pike for you and what kind of needs to happen for you. And Six of Pentacles is like just really this feeling of somebody really caring for you and giving to you and allowing you to be you as well. Money is coming in so you can continue to also do the work that you want to do. Because Six of Pentacles is all about that giving and sharing energy, that understanding that sometimes, and in fact, most of the time, we feel a lot better by giving than we do by taking. And it's also the understanding of realizing sometimes you need help too. And sometimes you need to be able to ask for help. So it's a very nice sort of balanced energy towards money. It's also very supportive, and that needs to come in for you, Gemini. And I think that this is also kind of something that's tying in for you, because this new love connection here, I feel like might be with someone who is, in fact, doing quite well financially. And they will naturally be quite generous or quite, I want to say, giving towards you. Not that you need it or that you're asking for it, but I feel like this was a little bit of a sticking point with the other relationship. You know, this person may have been quite selfish or stingy, miserly. They may have been very sort of like, you know, undemonstrative, never bothered to buy you anything. Not that people need to buy things for you, but Jesus, you know, you can buy somebody a card. You know, it's the thought that counts. And in this day and age, unfortunately, the thought a lot of times costs a little bit of money, you know, but you know, you put your money where your mouth is because we work for the money that we have, right? We work for our money. And so when we spend it, it is a form of showing how much we care because we've worked for that thing that we've gotten for you or, you know, for someone else. So in any case, it's interesting that the Six of Pentacles will come in and that's what it needs to happen for you because you have money coming in. You don't need any help, but there is this really nice sort of supportive energy that needs to come in to make you also feel sort of whole again. And bring you kind of back to your full sort of Gemini self. Tower moment. I think this week is in fact a tower moment. It's a tower moment for both of you in as much as you may be realizing that you're able to finally move away from this person really truly. They may be having this tower moment and realizing that, oh my God, my Gemini is moving on with somebody else. They don't need me emotionally. They don't need me financially. Right, so there's a lot of awakenings that are happening this week. All right, guys, I am going to leave it at that, my lovely Gemini. This is your reading. This is your weekly outlook, your weekly check-in to a connection that you have with someone. And in this case, it's a connection with someone that's really been in you know, strange land. It's been very tenuous. It's been on and off. You know, you've tried to express yourself, but this week is a big week of change because you're firmly moving on with a new connection. 2 aces coming in for you, which is really, really nice. All right, guys, don't forget to let me know if you're interested in the giveaway for the Fairies Oracle this month on my channel. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and leave me a comment letting me know that you're interested. For the rest, if you enjoyed my video, you know the only thing that I ask you to do is to like it and to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. Share the video on your social media channels or with your friends. This is all I need to help me stay here on YouTube and to help me thrive, especially at a time like this. Like everyone in the world is struggling, and this is my job, and this is how I make my money. And so, I really, really, really appreciate all of your support. I really appreciate you guys turning up. Hello, Crystal Clear Tarot Visions, Triple Moon Goddess, and Crystal Beauty. Shout out to you. Thank you for chatting and saying hi and all of that good stuff. That always makes me feel really good. But for right now, Gemini, I'm just going to say have a wonderful week. Please stay safe out there. Stay as healthy as you possibly can. And most of all, stay kind and caring to each other. I am going to take a little break, get a little iced coffee, which is what I always say, clear my decks, and then I will be back for the Cancer Love Weekly. We're going to finish out these love readings today. So we're going to do Cancer, then it'll be Leo, and I believe then it will be Virgo, and we will be done. But for right now, guys, have a wonderful day. I love you so much. Bye-bye now.